Is that Flood? Why is it everybody's having an extreme heart attack that they want to have a reunion or a get together to celebrate Dimebag Darrell and Vinnie Paul's music? Okay, you have Rex Brown and Philip Anselmo, right? And according to Google, Rex Brown joined Pantera in 1982 to replace Tommy D. Okay, so Rex Brown was a classmate of he was a classmate and played in the high school jazz band with drummer Vinnie Paul and guitar player Dimebag. So they've been around in the same band, doing the small little clubs and doing the small little like parties. He is a big part of that band. So according to, like I said, Google again, it says written by, and these are songs that were written by Dimebag Darrell, Vinnie Paul, and Rex Brown. This Love, Use My Third Arm, Walk. So again, there is a bunch of songs that Rex Brown has helped create. But I still don't understand why some of these people are hating on this, saying it's not a tribute, it shouldn't be happening. There's a lot of people out there that never heard Pantera live, and the metal community is very weird to me, because a lot of metal community people, they'll go, this is stupid, this should never happen. But why? You don't want to see this music live? You don't want to hear your favorite artist music? It's a celebration of two of the baddest musicians that ever played this genre of music. Dimebag, one of the most influential guitar players ever, and then on the other hand, one of the baddest drummers of all time, in Vinnie Paul. Am I saying Vinnie Paul sucks? Absolutely not. Am I saying Dimebag Darrell sucks? No. But do I think Zakk Wylde, with the help of Dimebag Darrell's guitar tech, will do a hell of a good job? Abso-freaking-lutely. I think it's going to be better than people expect it to be, but I also believe people just hate on this because they look at it and go, well, it's not the Coca-Cola that I grew up on, it's a new flavor. And then people go, yeah, it's not good. I look at it like this: we can't judge nothing until we actually hear what happens. So until we actually see what it sounds like, the only way we're going to actually find out what it sounds like is when they do those 4 little shows in South America, because they're going to be doing these Knotfest shows. Then that's going to give us an opportunity to see if it sounds good or if it's garbage or whatnot. But again, I feel it's going to be something great. But I always feel like the metal community sometimes is so judgmental that they can't take like a band with 2 members that have died and say this is a celebration. They go, this shouldn't happen under this circumstances because they don't want it to happen. But again, the family is wanting it to happen. We get it. You go see Megadeth. Megadeth isn't the original lineup either, so you can't really say it's Megadeth with only Dave Mustaine as a founding member, right? Because David Ellis was the second founding member of the band, and you have non-original rhythm guitar player, non-original bass player, and non-original drummer. So technically, when you go see Megadeth live tomorrow at the Palladium, that's not Megadeth. That's just Dave Mustaine and a backup band, because it's not Megadeth. Megadeth was David Ellis and his boy Dave Mustaine. Those are the 2 founding members. But again, at the end of the day, I look at it like this: It's a celebration to hear some of the baddest music of all time. Rex Brown has written or helped write a lot of the music. He's been in the band since 1982 until the band dismembered themselves in, I think, 2002. So he was in the group for almost 30 something years, and he has every right, the same with Philip Anselmo, who joined the band in 1987, to actually play the music that they helped create. Cowboys from Hell, Vulgar Display of Power, and all these albums that we have come to love, from songs as Walk, Domination, This Love, Cemetery Gates, Primal Concrete, Sledge. These are all legendary songs, and they still need to be played because the new generation might not know who Pantera is, or they just don't know the music. But someone like me who grew up in the early 2000s as a teenager, which I'm 38 today, I never got to see them because they dismembered the group before I ever really got into them. But I still believe the new generation and old school hardcore metalheads should get the opportunity to hear Pantera at a high level. Even if this is a reunion, this is a tribute, whatever you want to call it, I just believe the metal community is not liking it because they go, well, Pantera is only Dimebag Darrell and Vinnie Paul. But again, it's not. It's Rex Brown and Phil Anselmo. They have the right to play the music they helped create, the same thing that Dave Mustaine has the right to play the music he created in 1983 without the original members of his band. So why are people saying Megadeth can play their shows all day, every day, but they look at the other band, Pantera, and go, that's not Pantera? Well, technically it's not Pantera, it's just two members of that group. But again, you can say the same thing about Drowning Pool to this day. They don't have the original singer. Same thing with Static X. It doesn't have the original singer. So can you really call it Static X? No. But people will still say they're going to see Static X or see this band or that band. But at the end of the day, people need to just open their eyes up, take a listen and go, okay, I'll give it a chance and see what it's about, instead of just say, oh, it's trash, it's crap, it's garbage. But let me know what you guys really think. Why do people hate this more than they actually think it's going to be good?